Am I the only one who had absolutely no idea that whales used to look like something straight out of a nightmare? Seriously, if you think modern whales are impressive, just wait until you hear about their ancient ancestors. Believe it or not, whales weren't always the gentle giants we know today. In fact, millions of years ago, they looked more like sea monsters than the peaceful creatures we see gliding through the ocean now. Picture this, a massive creature with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth and eyes that seem to bulge out of its head, scanning the dark waters for its next meal. It sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, but it's all real. You won't believe what scientists have uncovered in the fossil record. Evidence of a whale so fierce it dominated the ancient oceans. Let's rewind the clock to about 40 million years ago. Back then, the oceans were a wild, dangerous place filled with all sorts of bizarre and terrifying creatures. Before modern whales were peacefully gulping plankton and serenely swimming in pods, there was a different kind of whale making waves. This whale wasn't just another fish in the sea. It was the undisputed ruler of its domain. It was a predator at the very top of the food chain, feared by everything that swam nearby. Its name, Basilosaurus. Don't let the saurus part fool you. It wasn't a dinosaur, but a true whale, and one of the most terrifying ones to ever exist. Now you might be thinking, was it as big as today's blue whale? Not quite. Basilosaurus was actually smaller than the blue whale, which is the largest animal to ever live on Earth. But what it lacked in size, it more than made up for in pure, unfiltered terror. Its mouth was a true weapon, packed with rows of razor-sharp teeth, each one designed to slice through flesh and bone. Unlike modern whales, which mostly have baleen for filtering tiny creatures, Basilosaurus had a jaw built for hunting and killing. With these fearsome teeth, Basilosaurus could chomp down on just about anything it wanted: fish, squid, and, according to some scientists, maybe even other whales. Imagine being a sea creature back then, knowing that a giant predator could appear out of the darkness at any moment. Those jaws were like a steel trap, snapping shut with incredible force. If you were unlucky enough to get caught, there was no escape. Bones didn't stand a chance against the crushing power of Basilosaurus's bite. Fossilized bones from other marine animals have been found with deep bite marks, a chilling reminder of just how deadly this ancient whale was. But the teeth weren't the only thing that made Basilosaurus so wild. Its eyes were just as remarkable and just as terrifying. These bulging eyes weren't just for show. They were huge, giving Basilosaurus incredible vision, especially in the low light of the deep ocean. Some scientists even think it had a kind of night vision, allowing it to hunt in total darkness. Imagine gliding through the pitch-black depths, your massive eyes picking out the faintest movement. For Basilosaurus, the darkness was no obstacle. It was a hunting ground. Forget everything you know about gentle, slow-moving whales. Basilosaurus was built for speed, power, and predation. It could chase down prey with bursts of energy, using its long, snake-like body to twist and turn through the water. Compared to modern whales, Basilosaurus was like a supersized sea monster, a true terror of the ancient world. Its body could reach up to 60 feet long, and it was sleek and muscular, nothing like the round, blubbery whales we see today. Today's whales are mostly harmless giants, gliding peacefully through the ocean, eating tiny plankton or krill. They're the gentle giants of the sea, inspiring awe and wonder wherever they go. But back in the Eocene era, Basilosaurus was the boss. It sat at the very top of the ocean food chain, and everything else, fish, squid, even other marine mammals, had to watch out. The ancient seas were a place of constant danger, and Basilosaurus was the ultimate predator. Other creatures would scatter at the first sign of its approach, desperate to avoid becoming its next meal. Here's a fun fact. Some scientists believe that Basilosaurus's huge, bulging eyes made it look so bizarre and frightening that it may have scared off potential threats before even attacking. Its appearance alone was enough to send shivers down the spines of other sea creatures. Imagine being a fish or a squid, seeing those enormous eyes and that gaping mouth full of teeth coming toward you. You'd swim away as fast as you could, hoping to escape the jaws of this ancient monster. So the next time you're watching a whale documentary or see footage of a blue whale gliding through the water, remember, these peaceful giants have a wild, monstrous past. Their ancestors were the stuff of legends, ruling the oceans with power and ferocity. There was once a whale so fierce even the sharks had to think twice before crossing its path. Basilosaurus was a true ocean terror, a reminder that the sea has always been home to some of the most incredible and terrifying creatures to ever live. If you're fascinated by ancient sea monsters and want to dive deeper into the mysteries of our planet's prehistoric past, hit subscribe for more wild prehistoric facts. There's a whole world of ancient creatures waiting to be discovered, and you won't want to miss a single jaw-dropping story.